Okay, we're going to do prize categories now. So there are 4. This is slightly different to the years before, so listen up, you YRSers who've been before and you think you don't need to watch all of this. You do, because we are not having a best in show in every single category. The best in show will only be awarded at the finale, so that it will actually be the best in show rather than all of the best in shows knocking themselves out, which is what's happened in years past.
Yes.
So there are 4 categories. James, you can explain the first 2.
Yes, so the first one is best example of code. For each hack we're going to be looking at the code behind your idea, and for this category you don't necessarily have to have the best idea in itself to be considered the best example of code. All you got to do is demonstrate that your code is really, really, really awesome. For example, you could design an API, and APIs are not the flashiest looking things on the planet, but the code behind it is absolutely incredible. So if you turn around and went, oh yeah, we just made our own API for something, chances are you might be up for best example of code. But for ideas, that's when best example of design comes in. So if you made a website which looks, or a hack or an app or whatever, that looks really, really pretty and cool, and or a game, and the interface is great and everything like that.
Best example of design.
Yes. I'm just thinking, should we? Alright. So, best example of design. Best example of design is for making a game or a hack or a website or an app, but it just looks ridiculously beautiful and pretty. It needs to just be really intuitive, clean interface, easy to navigate, interactive, just something that you look at it and you're like, oh, that's best example of design, really. The code behind it, it could be a scrambled up mess, as long as it looks nice and works. Works helps. You can't, you've got to design something that works.
Yeah. Well, in order to win that category.
Yeah, to win the category, that will help. And then Emma, the other 2.
Right, Code a Better Country. Now these last 2 categories are Code a Better Country and Should Exist,
yes.
Which do tend to confuse everybody. So Code a Better Country is really your kind of civic tech hack. Is the thing that you're building for good? Is it something that is for the benefit of your family, your friends, your community, or the world? That is the Code a Better Country, right? It is kind of, you know, it's a good, worthy thing. We love them. Did you?
Yeah,
see?
my NHS.
Oh yes, that was very good. That was very good.
Yes.
And Should Exist that's really the kind of entrepreneurs amongst you. So that's more about something that, okay, they've really spotted a gap in the market, and the thing that you have created is potentially something that if you continued building it after this week, or if it's ready that you actually took to market, would be something that everybody would use. Yeah. So that should exist. It should be the Entrepreneur Award, really, but yeah. That's what it. Have you ever won that one?
No. It's pretty much the idea that if everyone in the room went, I want that on my phone or tablet or game, whatever, now, then yes, people want it to exist. Now the change is the Best in Show. In previous years, Best in Show used to be a category in its own right. So you'd have a bunch of contestants going for Best Example of Code, you'd have a bunch going for Design, a bunch going for Code a Better Country, a bunch going for Should Exist, and then you'd have a final bunch going for Best in Show. The problem is, you'd get people in Best in Show, which people would be going, I should win Code a Better Country, or I really should exist, or oh, I really like the code of that, but they can't go for those awards because they got put into the Best in Show category. So, how it's going to work now is that if you're in one of the finals for one of those 4 categories, you're also being considered the Best in Show, because there was also, it just makes sense really. Yeah. So the main thing is if you're in the final, you're going for whatever category you've been put in, but also you're going for Best in Show.
And that has all 4. So it's the best example of code, of design, it's something good, and it's also something that everybody wants right now, and it should exist. So that's,
it just ticks every single box.
That's the Best in Show. So.
And there's also one extra category. Oh, yes. Because it always happens in any sort of competition or show or anything like that. Whoever wins, everyone will go, oh yay! And you'll also get the group that'll go, hey, that's not right.
Has that ever happened to you, James?
Maybe, may have been up for Best in Show once.
So we have invented.
Yes. We have invented the People's Choice Award, which was invented last year.
Yeah,
but yes,
still invented.
It was still invented. Yeah. Yes. So pretty much after the show is all ended, for a week, there is a poll that allows people to vote for who they think should have won YOS, and then whoever wins the Festival of Code. It used to be called just YOS, and then it got
YOS is like the whole organisation. This is just the festival.
Yes,
I know it's different.
It's changed so much since the first year.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's for your friends and family as well. So like if you know, you can say to all of your friends and family, vote, it doesn't cost anything, vote for us, and then so there will be a People's Choice, which may or may not be the same as the ones that the judges chose to go through to the finals.
Yes.
So that's that. And there's a helicopter.
Hello, helicopter. Oh, actually it's a plane. What is new?
It's active. Right, so there are a few final things that I wanted to tell you about. So firstly, this is at the weekend itself. This time we've got a chill out and games room provided by Barclays, and it's got I can't remember the number of beanbags in there, but there's a lot, and they've got lots of big screens, lots of things to do, so you can go and hang in there for a lot of the time if you like.
And I can confirm that beanbags are amazing.
Fantastic.
They are just amazing.
Yes. So very happy about that. And now food. Again, if you've been here before and you're starting to drift off and you're going to go and start doing your thing and you're not paying attention to this video, you need to pay attention to this bit if you're coming to the weekend, because this is an important change. Because there are so many of you this year, we can't afford to feed all of you all of your meals throughout the weekend, which we wanted to do, which we used to do, but no more. But it's a good thing that there are lots of you. So we will feed you pizza on Friday night, of course.
That's a given.
That will always happen.
We would not be having a Festival of Code without pizza.
It will always happen. And breakfast on Saturday and breakfast on Sunday. But Saturday lunch and supper, and then Sunday lunch, you need to bring £15 that your centre lead will collect off you at the end of the week and give to us, and in return you will get 3 paper wristbands. And then when you go to the lunch place, which is, you know, an area where there's lots of food vans, you can go and choose whatever food you want, and then they will take one of your bands off, and then that's that your lunch is paid for, because it has the value of £5. So it's the simplest way, because if we said to you guys, bring £15 to cover your food, let's face it, you're going to probably spend that by the time we get to Saturday lunchtime, and then you can't eat. So we can't let that happen. So that's how we're doing that.
Yep.
Judges. So
big news about the judges.
Very big news about the judges. The dream has always been to have the judging panels as all alumni, and we're kind of on our way there. So this year, every single judging panel from the heats, semi-finals through to the finals, have got alumni on them. So there are alumni, so they know what you've been through, and they're going to be judging you fairly, which is important. And then semi-finals is a mixture of alumni and industry greats, and then the finals are being judged all by alumni. So it's only going to be alumni that decide who wins overall. So that is huge. And now to finish, can we just be very clear about the hashtags?
Oh dear.
Let's just not have 10 hashtags going. Let's have 2.
Just 2. The first hashtag is hashtag FOC 2015, which is easy to. The other hashtag is for anyone that's having problems with their code or their designs or logo or anything, any ideas or anything like that. We are called FOC SOS, Festival of Code Save Our Souls, or sardines.
And you can use that whenever you like during the week, and then people will be watching it. So we've got remote mentors that will be watching it. There will be people that couldn't get to physically mentor you, or your mentors that are, you know, not able to come on, say, Wednesday, they will be able to help you. Plus people that have nothing to do with the festival whatsoever. If you need some help, put it out on that hashtag on Twitter, and you'll get a response.
Yes.
We hope.
Yes. And please don't make any other hashtags.
No, please, no new hashtags other than that.
No.
It's just like terrible. Okay, and that's it. So good luck, and I suggest you go into your groups now and talk to your mentors. If your mentors introduce themselves, that's always a good idea. And if you've got any questions, ask your centre lead.